innocent souls going across there.
Are you guys in your boats? Is that what you're talking about, the boats?
Yes, yes.
So, do you remember when you were injured in the leg going across? What happened?
Well, that's why I don't remember if I was hit with a rifle, because you know, when you're crossing a river, the water and that wide, it's got a lot of force.
Right.
See, and our boat kept bouncing back and forth. Sometimes we were sitting on a seat, and sometimes we were sitting on the bottom of the damn thing.
Yeah. How long did it take you to get across that river, you think?
Go back to oh, I don't know. Shit, maybe. Well, it was a little. In other words, the water was running pretty hard. See, they didn't want us to cross it. See.
About 20 minutes, you think it took you before you got hit?
No, a little bit more. I would say maybe 25, 30 minutes. Yeah. By the time you got in it and get all yourself situated where you sitting, someone said, that was my seat. No, that was just, and then, you know, argue. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Arguing back and forth. I would believe it maybe about 30 minutes. By the time we got started and across.
Right.
We didn't get across. About 25 feet from the end, we got.
Did you know the guys in the boat with you?
Oh yeah, they were from the company, our company. That was Company 8's boat.
Did you know? Did you have any partners in there?
Names?
Do you know? Did you have any buddies that were with you?
Oh no, you don't make buddies, boy. After you're the first time in combat, you don't make buddies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they try to get buddies, you know, especially the new ones coming in. But you don't want them. In other words, you might stick out your neck, or you shouldn't be sticking your neck out, and you get it. So you just stay away.
Mm-hmm.
You learn. Boy, you learn fast.
Do you think any of those other guys in your boat made it? Did you ever see them again?
No, because from there, I thought, like I said, when I went down, everybody, when I came up, everybody was gone, except the dead ones, or the wounded ones that were around the edge of the bank there.
Was it hard to swim after you went to the bottom? Was it hard to swim to the shore?
Well, not really, because I already taken that damn gun off of me.
Yeah.
Of course, we still had them setback, but it was a little rough. I wouldn't say it was easy, because the water was rough. See, when they seen that they got the boats and everything, they let out all the water they could out of that come through.
Mm-hmm. Well, how much fire were you guys under crossing that river?
Well, where was that bridge?
It was in here. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think it was over here. One of these.
That's what we looked like after we crossed.
All wet?
Those greñudos and everything. Go ahead.
Did you know these two brothers? They were both in your company?
Yes, they were.
One was killed, this one was killed?
Yes, a young brother. You know why?
Why?
They were drinking up in the front lines. They were out in the outpost. Up against everything, you know what I mean? In other words, anything got hit first, it was them.
Right.
And they were supposed to be an alert, in other words, to alert us back here. Anything happened, well, you know, they radio right back. They start drinking and pot and everything. It's. I felt sorry for that brother.
He took it pretty. They're both sergeants.
They were both sergeants. One was a platoon sergeant, the other was a company sergeant.
Their last name was, what was it, Rice?
Rice, yeah.
Yeah, Bill and Don Rice.
Yes, yeah.
And how did you decide to become a paratrooper, Al?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
I got drafted. I didn't sign up. I mean, I got drafted into the Army. Okay. From here, Fort Logan, they shipped me to California, Camp Roberts. That's training for the Army at Camp Roberts. Anyway, we trained there for 13 weeks. That's what it was. In the meantime, this 82nd started. I mean, you know, the paratroops. They didn't have no paratroops. The only ones were the Germans. They're always ahead of us. Like I said, even their socks are better than ours. Everybody laughs, you know, if I tell them about the socks. But it's true. Anyway, to make a long story short, from there, they came recruiting because they didn't have enough to make a division. You know, when I first make a company and then 3 companies, I think it's 3 companies, 3 or 4 companies make a division. They wanted to make a division of airborne because they're going to need them. See, the Germans already were dropping paratroops over there.
Right.
We didn't have shit.
Yeah.
Even, like I said, even our socks. They started making better socks later. They sent back the socks of the Germans. They started copying them. No shit, man. Even their tanks, man, we used to blow the damn top off of our tanks. Man, we used to feel sorry for them guys in there. You just think about the guy that was up on top guiding them.
The little Shermans compared to the big Panzers, huh?
Yeah, shit, they had some big shit.
How tough were they for fighters?
They were smart. Boy, they outsmarted Patton. I don't know if you ever seen Patton's movie. Okay, he gets out there and starts looking, see how in the hell he got his ass kicked. That's what he's doing out there. That's what we used to say. You know that picture? That's where Patton got his ass kicked by the German. Well, I'll tell you, we were up on top in Italy. This happened in Italy. And there was a little town down below, St. Pedro. And the Germans had it. And we were up in the Americans were up on top, and these guys were down below over here next to the ocean. And a little farther back was Anzio, where we invaded in Anzio. That whole damn thing. That's how come we come in through there.
On the beachhead there?
Yes, because
the Gustav line?
There's a town there in Italy.
Casino?
No, where we landed.
Salerno?
Salerno, no, it was, oh shit. I slept in that damn jailhouse one night. No, I mean, they made it into bunks for us.
Mm-hmm.
I slept in there one night. Yeah. That's the only place they had to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So I slept in there. Naples.
Okay.
In Naples, they had it's a big town. Naples is a big town. And I slept in that jail. Everybody thinks I was drunk or something. No, I actually slept there on my own. Anyway, what was I telling you about first?
About the Germans are tough. You were up on top looking at San Pietro.
Yeah. And Shiraz came in there with 5 tanks. What the hell's his name?
Patton?
Patton.
Yeah.
Patton came in with 5 tanks that day before. He came in with 5 tanks, man. Shit, we were up on top of a mountain. We could hear him coming in with all them 5 tanks. You think the Germans want to get ready for him? You know, what in the hell is a mine? You're fighting, man. You're fighting. You know, they've been there for years and years.
Sure.
And here he comes, man. Yep, there comes Patton. Next morning, yep, here comes Patton. 1 tank, a minute. 1 tank left. But he took the town. He left all his men and everything there, but he came out of there with 1 tank.
Would the Germans,
more dog tags.
Would the Germans give up easy or no?
Oh, no, shit, no. They put up a good fight. Not unless, I'll tell you how it was. Not unless there was a lot of them already tired of the bullshit.
Yeah.
And you know, being out there in cold snow and everything up in the mountains. Well, you've been up in the mountains. Mm-hmm. Okay, how do you like to be there 2-3 years up there, you know what I mean? And half the time don't even get lunch. They take lunch up to you. That's what they done with us. In mules or whatever they could find, you know, horses, donkeys. Take up our breakfast, our dinner, and our supper. time I got over there, maybe they ate half of it. No, it's what you go through, man, just like them poor dogs out there, you know, in the winter, in the snow. How shall I put this? In other words, we met. They attacked and we attacked at the same time. They attacked and we had attacked too.
Across a field, like?
Yeah, like that field out there.
Mm-hmm. And what happened?
Well, as far as I know, the next day they said they were taking the dead out of there and all that was left. They took me out in a stretcher.
Is that when you were hurt?
Yeah, hit in the back, yeah.
What happened, do you know? What you hit with?
Over the top, shell.
Well, that was in Belgium, though, at the Battle of the Bulge? Were you...
Yes, I got them two messed up.
Right. So in Holland? In Holland, you said you were in hand-to-hand combat?
Yeah, that was up on top of that ridge. Used to call it Blue Ridge.
Is that in Nijmegen?
Close to Nijmegen, yeah.
What happened on the combat with the hand-to-hand?
Our lieutenant talked to him in German, and they finally gave up. Yeah, they gave up. And that's how we got out of that one. And that other one where we got 200 Germans.
What happened on that? Tell me that story again.
About once in the bridge.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how in the hell it come about that he knew about them, but he knew that there was well, we all knew that there was a lot of Germans in the bridge, on the highway bridge.
Yeah.
And there was about another bunch in the railroad bridge and some in the front, so they were shooting crosses. So that's how come we didn't get across with them very good with the pedaling across. They was supposed to got them speedboats.
Yeah.
Never got them. Pedaling across the Rhine.
The wall.
The Wall River, not the Rhine. Oh.
So how did you capture the 200 Germans?
Well, I don't know. All he told us was, he said, I'm going to go up there. He said, you guys empty your rifles. But be ready to, reload. Be ready to reload. He said, if I say reload, you reload. But don't shoot until you hear me shoot first. Okay. And he was a mean son of a gun.
That was Captain Capel?
Yeah, he was a mean son of a gun. And he said, whenever I tell you something, you either do it or let me know why you can't do it. Now. Not tomorrow, not afterwards. I want this done now, or sometime today. And if you can't do it, let me know so I can get somebody else. That's kind of man he was. Shit off or get off the pot.
Yeah.
That was it with him. And sure enough, man, he was a one man. He told you something, it didn't happen. One time we wasn't getting our checks, our monthly checks. And he said, I'm out here to tell you, and anyone who wants to come and ask me questions, you can come up. That was to his platoon, not the whole company. To his platoon. He said, if you want to know why your check's on here, I'll tell you why. So bitch went and got drunk and didn't do his job. And that's why I'm always after your butts. Whenever you're going to do something, do it, or tell me right now you can't do it.
What platoon was that?
H Company.
H Company, what platoon?
Third platoon.
Third platoon?
Yeah.
And then...
Second, no, it was a second.
Second.
I'm always saying the third platoon.
But it was a second? So when you were to catch the 200 Germans, he went up over the ridge by himself?
Well, I was, like I said, I was sleeping on the side of the river there, and this outfit, he woke me up. And I went with him. He said, we're going right by H Company. I gotta go by there. And I know where they're at. If you wanna just get in line there, he said, get in ranks. and follow. So we went. Got over there, he started asking me where I was at and everything, you know. He said, well, I heard, he said, I lost quite a few men. He said, but you was one of them. I thought I had lost two. So he scratched my name and put it in another book. He said, well, here's one name I don't have to write to. In other words, you know, back to my dad and mom. And he said, get him something to eat. In other words, have you eaten? No, I said, I told him what happened to me. Oh, he said, I know. He said, you're just one of the lucky ones that got through. We're all the lucky ones that got through. In other words, half of our company was left out in a river out there in an open field. Except if you head over the top of it, there was nothing but open field like over here. That's what that reminds me of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he said, just we were some of the lucky ones that got through. And then he said, I'll be right back, he said, but like I said, don't, unless I tell you, he said, don't load your guns. I'm going to try and talk. He said, I already talked to the main, their company commander. He said, I'm going to see if I can see what happened. In other words, he was going to talk to the rest of them. So he went back. Oh, it took him maybe half an hour, 45 minutes to come back. He said, everything's okay. He said, they're going to start crossing as soon as I get permission from the other side that they get ready. And they're coming through. They're not shooting. They don't have, they're going to drop their arms. If anybody with a rifle, he said, just tell him to get out and put his rifle down, you know. So that's what we done. And that's how we got him across. I don't know what they done with them.
Yeah.
All I know is the trucks were coming in. I guess take them back to the concentration camp, I guess.
Yeah. Well, that was after you crossed the river. You caught him.
Oh yeah.
And when were you hit in Holland? After the river, do you remember?
Shit, I can't remember right now. When the hell? Trying to remember everything else. I forgot when the hell.
Yeah. Because when did they shoot your thumb off?
Well, but that was, I was coming down the chute.
Is that in Holland?
Big toe up, big toe. I got a grace right through here. Just they were shooting at us. And I noticed that see about every 5, 6 they had tracers. And I noticed where it was coming from. I got down below and I asked the sergeant, "Give me a tummy gun." He said, "What for, Al?" He said, "I'm gonna go finish some business." So he handed it to me. And I noticed, you know, you could see the rounds. I said, "Have you got another," forget what the hell he's talking about.
A drum?
Drum. I said, "You got another drum with you?" He said, "Yeah." He lent me it. "What, are you going to do some business?" I said, "Yeah, I got some payback." He said, "You sure you can do it?" "Oh, I think I can get up to it." Cut the tree down. Shut up everything. I was up on top of the tree and then I cut the tree down. That was on the little, you know, apple tree.
Yeah.
It was, he had made a nest up there on top. I don't know how long he had been there, but that was the last time he was up there.
Good.
Yeah. I came back and said, "Yep, we heard the tree go down, we heard the machine gun." And the lieutenant wanted to know, captain wanted to know what, who in the hell was doing all the shooting. I said, "I did, sir." He said, "What was he doing?" I told him. "Well, he deserved it, didn't he?" I said, "Yes, sir." "Okay, you got paid, huh?" "Yes." Paid. Just a minute.
Was it hard to fight, to shoot that with your thumb shot off and those other wounds that you have? Was it difficult?
You know, I want to tell you something. You know, when you're hurting and you're mad, nothing hurts. Especially when you're, you know, you almost got your ass shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.